Oh shit. Oh, he can fly! Bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting closer and closer to the end now. Last time we took down the shadows of Yaharnam.
Oh!
And today we're going even further. We managed to beat two major bosses today. So stick around till the end of the video because things are about to get crazy. So I went even deeper into the woods and eventually stumbled across this mysterious building. And of course, every single door was closed.
Of course.
Because why would Bloodborne make anything easy for us?
Of course.
As I explored the area, we got attacked by these weird frenzy monsters, but thankfully we dealt with them pretty quickly and continued toward the main building. Then I ran into this scorpion looking creature and for a second I genuinely thought, oh great, another boss.
Oh,
But
shit.
nope, it was just a random insect that got absolutely squished. After exploring a little more, I finally found a way inside the building, and that's where things went horribly wrong. Because waiting inside for me was an NPC who proceeded to absolutely demolish me. And I'm not even exaggerating. This guy killed me more times than some of the actual bosses in this video.
I'm dead. Knew it. I don't know why I thought that.
But eventually, after getting destroyed over and over again, I finally
shit.
got my revenge.
Get that bitch! Oh, he didn't die.
We took him down.
There we go.
Fuck you! And I thought after beating him, he's gonna give us some crazy weapon. But no, he just gave us some blue elixir. Like, seriously?
Okay, what's in this chest that he was hiding? That's it. Bro, what the fuck?
Then I came across this half-dead granny sitting in a wheelchair, just pointing toward the moon for some reason.
Bitch, speak.
And honestly, I had no idea what the game was trying to tell me. So I spent the next 15 minutes trying to figure out what this woman was trying to communicate.
Should I kill her?
Eventually, I figured it all out. All I had to do was jump into the water and head toward the next boss.
Oh shit. Wow. That's what I had to do? Oh shit.
And
Please
now
don't
we
kill
were
me.
face to face
Please
with
don't kill
another
me.
major boss of the game.
Ew.
But honestly, this boss felt really weird to me.
Aw, shit.
Because during the first half of the fight, he barely even attacks us. Instead, he just keeps spawning spiders like he's basically saying, please, just leave me alone. But after we got a few hits in, things started to get serious. He had a few attacks that I had to watch out for. There were these spider meteors.
Oh shit.
The attack where he launches spiders from underneath the surface, and then the good old slam attack.
Bro.
Thankfully, learning his attack pattern wasn't actually that difficult. The real problem was the spiders. There were so many of them constantly getting in the way, surrounding me, and making it difficult to focus on the boss. At some point, I felt like I was fighting the entire spider army instead of the actual boss.
Get away!
But eventually, after dealing with all those annoying little spiders, we finally managed to take down the boss.
Buddy, it doesn't matter what you do, you're dead. Like this, bitch. Oh shit.
Now, remember how I told you guys this boss was really weird? After I defeated him, something completely changed. The moon turned red.
Oh shit.
And suddenly Yaharnam felt like a completely different place. The scenery, the atmosphere, everything had changed. And that's when I realized this boss wasn't just a random creature standing in our way. Whatever was happening in Yaharnam was getting much worse. It felt like this creature had been hiding something from us, and by killing it we had uncovered the actual horror of Yaharnam. Now my theory is that Rome was once a human, because the building in which we were, it seemed like a library or some kind of classroom, and someone with magic powers turned Rome into this mindless creature and was using its powers to cover up whatever they were trying to do in Yaharnam. But anyways, we had to keep moving forward.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit.
As we ventured deeper into Yaharnam, we started running into these giant amygdalas. The weird part was that they weren't visible before, but now, since we had killed Rome, they were everywhere. With every step forward, the area was getting harder. New
Oh shit,
enemies
I'm
were
dead.
being
I'm dead.
introduced,
Oh no.
and the game was clearly preparing us for
I
something
should
much
just run away,
worse.
yeah.
And then we met this lady. At first, she didn't seem like much of a threat, but then I realized she could actually summon and heal the enemies around her. And trust me, that ability is going to be very important because this lady is going to be a huge obstacle in our next boss fight. But before we could even get to that boss, we still had a long way to go. We then stumbled upon a bunch of ladies with knives, all gathered together and chanting. Now I had no idea if they were praising this dead man sitting in the chair or mourning him, but either way, we had to kill them and move on. I went down the stairs and found a room, and I thought, alright, maybe this is where I'll find the next clue. But nope, I found these two hulks. I tried taking them down, but then Grandpa over here decided to pull out a minigun and completely
Oh my
ruined my
god!
day.
What the fuck? Buddy has a machine gun in the wheelchair, bro.
So I couldn't really
hope they
do
don't.
much. But I came back, dealt with all of them, and started exploring the room. There was a door with some kind of item behind it, but of course, it was locked. Like, why am I even surprised anymore? Then I found a chest,
Okay,
opened
open
it,
this chest real
and
quick.
another disappointment.
need
So I
to
went back
check if
up
there's
and
another
decided
light
to head
right here.
upstairs instead.
So shit.
A bunch of these ladies tried to scare me away, but
Shit.
at this point I had already faced enemies way stronger
Where do I
than
go?
them. So this was basically a breeze until suddenly, lasers. An amygdala out of nowhere starting shooting lasers at me, and I was not expecting that. But honestly, this is Bloodborne. At this point, I should expect anything. But eventually, I found a broken wall that led me to the second floor of the room we had just explored.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yay!
That's where I found a key to the upper cathedral. Now I had absolutely no idea where this key was supposed to go, so eventually I just gave up and decided to keep exploring. Once again, I had absolutely no idea where I was supposed to go next, so I decided to explore a little more. I went back towards the cathedral and found a secret passage that I hadn't noticed before. I'm guessing that after defeating Rome, a lot more areas and paths have been become accessible to us.
This is new. Why am I finding this out now? I've been here before. Or was it just like an illusion? Like I couldn't see it before, but now that I've killed the boss or whatever, it has appeared now.
There was a
I hate
graveyard where
dogs.
these strange souls started coming out and attacking me, but honestly, they couldn't handle me. I kept going until I reached the very end of the area. And guess what? Another locked door. At this point, I wasn't even surprised anymore, so I gave up and decided to check on the hidden village one more time, and that's when I noticed something I had completely missed before. Those stairs at the end of the terrace, where the amygdala would throw his lasers at, we could actually climb it, and just like that, we made our way into a completely new area.
Ah, finally we have a chapel now.
And this is where things start to
Good
get interesting. This place was absolutely packed with enemies. We had dogs, snipers, NPCs, and terrifying frenzy monsters. And these frenzy monsters were especially scary. I decided to explore the area a little more as fast as I could, and eventually I found a building with a tunnel connected to it.
So many doors.
I went through the tunnel, and that led me straight to another boss.
Yeah, that's a fucking boss fight. Oh, shit.
And honestly, I thought this was going to be a major boss, because this was honestly one of the coolest looking boss I have seen in Bloodborne so far. The thunder and the lightning powers were amazing, and its moveset looked incredible. Unfortunately for him, his defense wasn't quite as impressive. I ended up taking him down on my second try, but more importantly,
There we go.
defeating this boss gave us access to bold paper, which is going to be extremely useful for our next boss. So,
Oh my god.
after making my way through that monster infested street, I finally came face to face with another major
This
boss.
area so scary. Oh, that's gonna be a boss fight. Oh, that's gonna be a boss fight. Boss fight.
And this guy was a real pain in the ass. He had this massive body which made extremely difficult to lock onto him, and whenever I did lock on, the hitbox felt so high that half of my attacks wouldn't even connect. So eventually I had no choice but to fight him without locking on, and that's where the real challenge began. Now remember those ladies I was talking about?
Bro,
Well, this
what
boss
the
had
fuck?
6 of them helping him throughout the fight. They were constantly healing him while also attacking me with fireballs, and let me tell you, I died a lot because of this. Eventually, I found a staircase that led me directly to these ladies. Now, my plan was to take them out first and then focus on the boss, but even that wasn't gonna make things easy. These ladies were actually helping the boss fly.
Oh shit. Oh, he can fly? Bro.
Which meant he could still reach me and attack me even when I thought I was standing in a safe spot.
Bro, how is he doing that?
And every time he killed me, I had to go back and farm more blood vials before attempting the fight again. But while I was farming, my big brain started to work, and I thought, what if I use the bold paper? After all, at this point I needed every advantage I could get. And after fighting this boss so many times, I had finally started learning his moveset. I knew which attacks to dodge, which to back away from, and when I could safely get my hits in. With every attempt, I was getting closer and closer. And then, after almost an hour of fighting this boss, this happened.
You're gone, buddy. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Ah, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Bitch, fuck off.
I would really appreciate if you guys dropped a like and a comment and tell me if I can improve anything, and also subscribe to my channel.
Farewell, good hunters.